Hey, everybody, welcome back to San Diego Gundam's podcast. We're going to take a look at some Cosmic Era suits. And I know that this is a huge topic for a lot of people because there is a lot of controversy going on with Gundam Seed, and it's, kind of splitting the community a little bit. But the one thing that people can't argue about is how cool some of the model kits actually look. So we're going to take a look at two of them. One of them that looks super cool, and the other one that I'm kind of iffy about. So the first one we're going to take a look at is the really well-designed Force Impulse Gundam, real grade 1/144th scale. However, the one that we're going to be looking at is the titanium finish version. So this one supposedly is already out February 5th, 2021, and it's retailing for a kind of absurd price of 7,100 yen without tax, so about $70. Now, the thing about this real grade is that unlike the old real grades of the past, like the Freedom and the Strike, it doesn't have that advanced MS joint and is created near pretty much with just ABS plastic. So it's solid as a rock. It's able to pose, has really good articulation. It can do all the gimmicks of the show, like its transformation sequence and all that. But as a model kit, it's actually very, very solid. And on top of that, you have this really nice titanium finish to kind of make it reflect the light a little bit better. So what's everyone's thoughts on this model kit?
Gabe first.
Yeah, Gabe first.
Yet another.
Do it.
Yet another shine from the guys.
You cut out, Gabe.
Yeah, we lost you, Gabe.
Gabe, you still there?
And left him speechless. He loves it.
Wait, do you guys hear me?
Yes.
Now
we can.
Or did you hear me, or did you just shoot me?
No, we
Gabe,
legitimately hear anything you said.
It was yet another. Well, I'll reemphasize it again. Another shiny turd from Bandai.
Disagree.
You can shiny it up however you like. You can give it a titanium finish. You can give it a special finish. A turd is still a turd.
Okay, I'm going to go on a limb there and just start the rating system already because we don't need this much hate. So I'm going to stick with my answer. I'm giving this a 10 on looks. I think it's great. I think it's beautiful. Look at these shots. Look at that
dynamic poses.
Swing. Like, look at that. This is beautiful. Sunny's already taking a look at it. Doesn't this look pretty?
Yeah.
She's saying it looks pretty. It looks nice. Didn't say it looks beautiful because it's not a crossbone, apparently. Or clear tone. But I give it a 10. And I think it's really cool. But I'm going to give it a 2 because the price point on this is absurd. And I think it's just because of the titanium finish. So I'll give that to you, Gabe. I'll give you a 2. I'll give this a 2 for you.
All right, who has hate for this?
All right,
they can go next.
So I guess
1 for 1 against.
Let me be serious about this. So despite your gimmicks, the impulse Gundam doesn't actually look that bad for a turn. But I will agree, like the titanium finish and the price is that's just the atrocious part of it. The fact that they are charging that much for a titanium finish Gundam, it's like Steven said, it's mind-boggling. I don't see why people would go for this kit. Sorry about that. I don't know why people would go for this RG at that price for what it is, but I mean, people, there are people who will pay for it, so I guess there's a market there. So coolness factor, I stand by my guns. I'm giving it a 2. Titanium finishes are atrocious. And would I buy it? No. This is negative 100.
Unbiased review.
Am I the next on
That's
this because I hate Seed so much?
Yeah, you're next, Walter. Go ahead.
I'm next. Yeah. Okay, great. So don't kill me, everyone. But I do share Gabe's opinion. I think me and Steve were talking about this earlier. It literally just looks like a Strike or a Freedom ripoff. A Strike and a Freedom ripoff because of the chest, the shoulder. It's and I don't like special coatings too. So this is like a 0-0 across the board for me. I don't like Seed much. I can't. Oh, we lost Gabe. I can't.
Yeah, I think he DC'd.
Yeah, I can't be part of that. So yeah, 0-0.
All right. First 0-0 of the night. All right.
Yay.
All right. So what about you?
Go, Brian.
Yeah. What do you think, Brian? It's not tactical.
Right. So I'll be the middleman. I'll be the middleman. For the pictures that are provided to us, it looks really sleek. Not gonna lie, it looks pretty sleek. I don't know if I can give it an opinion on these pictures though, because I need to see this in person, kind of thing. Like I would need to see how much of a big difference the titanium finish is, and like I have to feel it myself in order to get a better bias on this.
Mm-hmm.
But according to the pictures, I'll give it an 8 for looks.
Okay.
But no, I would not buy it because that is expensive, and I'm not that big of a fan of the Impulse.
Okay. So am I hearing a 0?
Yeah, it's a 0.
Yeah, Hey everybody, welcome back to San Diego Gundam Podcast. This video today is brought to you by Gunzo, our new sponsor and your number one stop shop for all of your Japanese novelty and Gunpla goods. So if you're looking for a really great deal or just want to see really nice and friendly people, Gunzo is a fantastic place located in Old Town San Diego off of Harvey Street, I believe. Correct me if I'm wrong. Well, on the off chance that you don't want to deal with parking down there, because arguably it's a little tough, you can check out their website in the description below. Please check them out. They're really great people. And on to the video. All right, Dustin.
All right, let's go. Okay, I'm ready. Let's do this.
Yeah.
Put me in, coach. All right, I'm with Steven on the looks. The looks are a 10. These poses are so nice looking, dynamic. The RG Impulse has like
brother. Thank you, brother.
Hot angles. Like, I get what Walter's saying, where the chest has like a very Freedom look, but again, biased. I like the Freedom Gundam, so I like the chest. I will say that it looks cool. The titanium finish looks cool in these pictures, but so that's why I'm giving it a 10 on just the looks alone. But for the buying factor, I don't like titanium finishes, like what Walter said. I just don't like having to clean the nub marks off of titanium finish. The price, like we've all agreed, is ridiculous. $71 for a real grade with a titanium finish. No, thank you. So on a buying scale, what was that, Walter?
I was gonna say, I think this now puts it in the same realm. We've only had 3 real grades that are coming close to this price.
Yeah,
and
the high
Force
with all the accessories. Yeah,
the Force Impulse Gundam when it came out in real grade wasn't even close to this price. So are you telling me the titanium coating finish jacked up the price almost $30 or $40?
Pretty much. So that sounds like. But here's the thing about this particular kit, though. It is regarded by pretty much every Gundam YouTuber I've watched as one of the best real grades ever made. Like, they say it's one of the best kits out there. It's a solid piece of work. Because Steven, remind me if correct me if I'm wrong, is this the first? Was this the first kit to go away from the frame, or was this the second kit to do it?
It's not the first. I believe it's the second. It's very close there though. But yeah, I've heard a lot about its build quality and its utilization of a lot of ABS. It's a solid kit. It doesn't have any of that Mecha Gaigotsu real grade syndrome floppiness. Its proportions are spot on, and I don't know, it It looks great. Like one of the
Yeah.
problems I had with Destiny Gundam, right, was just it had giant clown feet.
Yeah,
I feel like the reason why it had that was to counterbalance a lot of the weight.
it's
But if
backpack
you look
unit.
at the way it's standing straight up, and it has a small footprint, which means that its weight is distributed closer to its bottom,
Yeah,
and that can only be done through a sheer amount of plastic.
Yeah.
Right?
it's just, I mean, this model itself is just better engineered. But for a buying purpose, this particular kit, I would give it a 0. As much as I like the way it looks in the titanium finish, I don't want to build a titanium finish model. I would just buy the regular real grade of this. It's cheaper and it's the same exact kit, just with normal colors.
Yeah, I completely agree. So, what would you get for your rating for buyability? Also,
a 0 for buyability, because I wouldn't want to buy it.
Okay. All right. Well, that's that. So we're gonna go on to my least favorite thing of the night, and we're gonna talk about the real grade Strike Rouge Grand Slam equipment type.
Before we start, Gabe and Walter, go hard on this one. You're not going to offend me.
You're not going to offend me either.
Yeah, I have my own negative thoughts about this that we'll get to.
Yeah. Okay. So look, I have mixed feelings about Kigali. I think that she is a strong, independent woman. But when it comes to model kit form, her model kits are usually not that great. And this one's no exception. This is a Gundam Base Limited model kit that's retailing for 3,300 yen. So about $10 more expensive than the regular Strike Gundam. And it's supposed to be out right now, February 5th, 2021. Now, the only difference between this is that you're essentially paying $10 for the Grand Slam sword. Now, this is not kosher, right? So, we're just giving information. We're not encouraging anything. But a third-party Grand Slam, I'm sure, costs less than $10. So why does this one cost so much? The other thing is the Strike Rouge Gundam is one of the older, or just the Strike Gundam is one of the older real grades. It's the third real grade to come out. I remember when it first came out, and I thought it was I thought it was the coolest thing, right? Fast forward a couple more years, and I take a look at it, and it can't even stand. So you're going to be paying really high prices because this is a Gundam Base limited edition, and just because it's a color variant, it's going to be a higher price than that, just for a floppy-ish kind of kit. So for me, I like Kigali. I always wanted to recolor one of my strikes to be a Strike Rouge kind of color. So I'm going to give this a solid 6 and a 0 for the buy scale. Next, who wants to be the next to put this on the chopping block?
Gabe, you go first. I'm still formulating my response and keeping the puke down as I throw up when I think about how I'm going to respond to this.
I like pink, so I actually kind of like this Strike Rouge.
Walter's face was worth everything just now.
No.
I mean, yes, I'll agree. Kigali is kind of, like, oh my god, Kigali is crying. But
it's better than Kira crying. I'm just saying.
Yeah.
I mean, despite,
Gabe, you're breaking up. We can't hear you.
Not again.
I have to be frank. I like the pink.
Okay.
So
right. It's a nice color.
But I do agree with Steven's sentiments that it's basically just a strike with the addition of that sword, which can be bought third party, for a lot cheaper and not, So what's it called? As far as the coolness factor of this kit, I will have to give it a 7 because it's the Strike Rouge and pink is really underrated. But the score is marred by that, by that price point and the addition. Would I buy it? If given the chance, yes. So I would have to say on that scale, I'd have to say 6.
Really?
I'm not. It would probably be like my very first strike. Babby's. It would probably be Babby's first strike for me. But it would be. It would be a worthy.
You have a build strike that counts.
That doesn't count. That doesn't count. That not count? That's a bastardization.
It totally counts.
It's strike in the name, dude.
It's totally different.
It's a bastardization of the strike. So.
It's not even that much of a bastardization. It's just the shoulder pads are different. That same thing.
Bastardization is a bastardization.
I'm gonna cut Gabe off here because I can't
fine.
stand
Walter's about to go.
I will concede.
I can't stand hearing my fellow seed-hating brother be converted online. I can't stand it. I can't stand it.
The only thing that would make this Strike Rouge worse is if it came out of Lacus's baby making machine. Because she pops out Gundams like there's no tomorrow.
Oh my god.
That would be like the only thing that would make it worse.
I didn't think of that. Okay, here. So Gabe, I'm
listening.
Cut off Walter for a little bit because I firmly disagree with your rating of 6 for viability. And this is why. If really the only thing that you get in here that's unique is the Grand Slam, and the Grand Slam you can get from a third party for about $10, you would much rather invest in buying the new HGUC Revive that's significantly cheaper, more accessible, better proportions, and greater stability, and then buying a Grand Slam and just attaching it onto it. The only thing you would be missing out is the decals, but the decals on these are stickers, so you'd most likely just want to buy waterslide decals from a third party anyway. So doing all of that, you would get a superior kit, better proportions, more accurate scale with the Grand Slam, and you could buy the waterslide decals for the same price, if not cheaper.
But then what kind of loyalist Bandai connoisseur would I be if I didn't bend to their high prices? Then
Good
I'd
point.
be smart.
Right, just leave your 6 then. Fair point.
Can I talk now?
I wouldn't be drinking their Kool-Aid then, and that's a big social no-no.
All right.
Let's be honest. Gundam modders aren't really all that smart when it comes to exclusives.
No, we aren't.
I don't know. But the purpose of this podcast is to help educate everybody else about all of these different model kits and the price points and all that good stuff. So we hope that everybody's learning something today about themselves and about each other.
I've learned that I've lost my brother anyway.
So
I think Walter's disowned you at this point.
Yeah.
Infighting, yes.
How could you, Gabe? How could you? We were brothers in the grand struggle and fight against the approaching demons of the Kira Yamato believers.
You're supposed to get rid of the darkness, not become it.
Yes, exactly.
I love Kira.
No,
he said,
I love Kira.
It's on record.
You know what's kind of crazy? So I've been tracking everybody's scores throughout the night. That's the highest score that Gabe has given to any of the model kits tonight.
Oh no, Gabe.
Like I said, I love pink.
So Walter, how does that make you feel?
So the only thing that comes close is his rating for the second victory, and that was 7-5. So he actually had the Strike Rouge beat it by 1 point.
Wow.
It's not ironic because Steven knows this. I have an affinity for Alex Dino.
You do like him a lot.
Mm-hmm. I do like Alex Dino. No, I am not talking about Atherin. I am talking about Alex Dino.
Yes,
they are not one and the same.
I was going to say Force Impulse Gundam. If you think about it as Luna Maria's suit instead of Shin's suit, it's like infinite.
Shut up.
It is.
We don't
right?
we don't talk about that. We don't talk about that woman here.
Why? You don't like Luna Maria? What?
Yeah, wait, you don't like Luna Maria Hawk?
She is an insult to the Zaku.
Oh,
what?
Jesus.
Oh, well, okay. Like she
never mind.
Plane, so yeah, that makes sense.
And also, the only reason why she's a good pilot is because she gets Shin's animations. That's the only reason why she survives.
You're not wrong.
The only reason why she's a good pilot for the Impulse is because Shin did all the piloting for her. She's just using him as an AI.
Stock footage.
Yeah. Okay, so let's carry on. Walter, please.
Should I just leave the room?
Walter's still processing.
You're fine.
Everything.
You're fine. I'm just a broken man.
I can feel like hate.
He's converting to positive score.
No hate, because you're still my Miku brother, and that's all that matters right now. Is that you're my Miku brother.
I guess this means that no more care. So I guess this means no more care packages.
There will be no more Gunpla care packages, but you'll sure as heck get Miku care packages.
So if I wanted to get the Strike Rouge, you wouldn't send it?
Oh God, I'd kill you. I'd straight up kill you at that point. No, there will be no strikes.
And you'd have to go to Gundam Base to buy it too.
Oh,
I thought this is going to be really quick. This conversation is taking longer than I thought.
No strikes in your house, is that it?
No strikes in my house. No strikes.
No strikes in this house.
Even if I sent you a hazmat suit?
Oh no!
A hazmat suit wouldn't protect anything. That thing would have to be burned before it could step foot in the house. And even then, its charred remains would have to be like blessed by something to even become close to come into this house. Seed is an unmentionable anime for me. Okay.
Okay, what's your score?
All right, let's get
0.
Let's get your review out before it kills you.
0.
Are you sure you don't want to go lower than
that? Come on, I went into the negatives, Walter. You can do better.
Negative 100 then for both of them. Negative 100 for all of it. I do not like the Pepto-Bismol colored feet and torso. I don't like how the gold stickers play off of the entire kit for certain areas.
That's fair. They're not very good stickers, to be honest.
Yeah, that pinkish white is very
annoying.
No, annoying. Yeah, I'm not going to even go there.
Annoying.
I'm done. I'm done. It's done. We're moving on. We're done, guys. We're good. And today, I mark this day. I lost a brother in a valiant and honorable fight.
Oh no!
I'm sorry, Walter.
What a turn! What a plot twist!
I know, this is drama
happening in real time.
This is great TV.
For all the viewers and listeners out there, he has been a valiant and strong man for so long, but something caved. Something happened. We have to find out.
This is what happens when you give a girl a Gundam.
It sells more products.
It breaks once honorable men.
Soft.
Oh my God.
All right, wait. Actually, hold on a second. That didn't come out right. Sorry.
Yes.
Yeah, I know it didn't come out right. That's going to be hard for Japanese translation with Meg does this. Oh, by the way, everyone, she is translating these into Japanese.
Oh, so, cool.
Yes.
Wow.
We have a small Japanese audience.
Oh,
nice. Need to think about.
They will not catch our euphemisms. But yes, go on, Brian.
I kind of want to hear our dub now, our Japanese dub.
Wait, sorry, Walter. What was your scores?
Negative 100.
Negative 100 all across. Yeah,
on both.
Every possible thing.
Wait. 100. Okay, I thought 10 was the max in either way. I could just be negative 10.
Honestly, it is. Okay, guys.
My hate knows no bounds. My hate knows no bounds. So your arbitrary numbers do not count for me.
All right. What I was gonna say was that if you have legitimate numbers and scores, we can actually find averages amongst the people that are here, so we can have an actual San Diego Gunpla score. But if you're throwing out arbitrary numbers like negative infinity, it's not going to work.
He has to make up for James' score, though.
Yeah. So in all honesty, if we're going to do it that way, it would be just 0. I'm just adding to the entertainment factor of negative 100.
Betrayal.
Yeah. Betrayal. Yes.
Betrayal.
I've been stabbed worse than any other Gundam character in history.
Dang.
Oh man.
That's pretty harsh.
Not even Lala got stabbed that hard.
No, she didn't.
She died instantly.
Walter, do your best Amuro impression, please.
Which one? Which Amuro impression? I can't believe it.
All right, so Brian's turn?
Yeah, Brian's turn.
Oh man. I like the strike. I just don't like her paint scheme on it. Kigali's paint scheme on it. I like the grand
Shut up, Brian.
But yeah, I'm not the biggest fan of this, in all honesty. Like the pink kind of just super ruins it. Especially the lighter, like building on what Walter said, that white pink is like the most annoying thing I've ever seen. Like it's either white or it's pink. Like choose one. Can't choose both. It's so annoying to my eyes.
I'm biting into my chocolate hard right now to keep it taking straight.
But yeah, if I had to score it on looks, I'm gonna get a
What was your score, Brian? Oh, okay.
2. I was thinking the number.
Your face is a 2.
0 by.
All right. Dustin.
Just for my knowledge
Dustin,
of the strike real grade, I've heard nothing but disappointment, like what Steven was saying. So, and like even these pictures they're showing, there's like no dynamic shot of the suit, like doing any cool poses with the Grand Slam. He's just like holding it on like his back. Like it's kind of boring. Like why don't do like an action pose or something with it? Give it some more flair.
Because it can't move more than that.
Exactly, because it doesn't have that good a posability.
It would fall apart.
I mean, granted, like just his static look, like the suit, it's a strike. So I do like the strike mobile suit. Sorry, Gabe, I am not a fan of the Strike Rouge colors. Never have been, never will be. So on looks, maybe like a 4, just because you get the Grand Slam of the strike. I guess I don't know. And then for me, it's a 0 buy, just because I wouldn't even buy this kit in its default form.
All right. Well, Gabe, I think you're the winner of this suit. So congratulations.
I think I know how to get Gabe into more seed stuff. Just paint it all in Kigali colors. Paint every single seed.
No, stop, please stop. There's still some redeemability to prevent him from becoming a Kira Yamato drinking Kool-Aid fan. Please, no, stop. Stop.
Hey, Walter.
Get some help.
Hey, Walter.
Stop. Yeah.
Walter, you know what's been funny?
What's up?
Kira Yamato shares my birthday. We were born the same day.
Oh my god.
As Jesus.
Canonically, Jesus Yamato was born May 18th, just like me.
I don't know what to.
And he's gone.
Bye, Walter. It's nice knowing you.
And DC.
No more video for you guys.
Just like a blank
no more video for you guys.
Oh my gosh. All right. Does everybody want to kind of hear their scores on thing?
Sure.
All right. So Force Impulse, it looks like it was resounding. I don't know. Actually, we got pretty good scores. I mean, Gabe and Walter were kind of the outliers at 2 and 0. It's got scores of 10, 2, 0, 8, 10 for looks. And then for the scores for buyability, it got 2, 0, 0, 0, and 0. So resounding, don't buy this kit.
Too much money. Too expensive for a titanium finish.
Right. Yeah. So the Strike Rouge Real Grade, we have scores of 6, 7, 0, 2, and 4. So kind of a midpoint. And then in terms of buying, we have 0, 6, 0, 0, 0. So it scrapes by with kind of almost being passable, but the numbers were kind of interesting. So we hope to do a little bit more of these TLDRs at the end, where we can kind of look at a summary of the numbers. So that way, if people want to really just look at what we kind of rate these guys, then here we go. But thank you so much to everybody who's tuning in tonight. Thank you so much to our production staff who works behind the scenes. Walter, thank you to Megumi, who's doing all of our video editing and doing all of our social media management. Thank you to our guests, Dustin, Brian, and Gabe. And yours truly is doing a lot of directing. So thank you so much for tuning in. We hope that you all stay safe. Take care of yourselves and each other, and we'll see everybody next time.
Hopefully.